Hey YouTube, thanks for following. I wanted to do a 2023 update with what I'm doing with my money, which I think is incredibly important, especially if you're watching me from the kind of realtor investor side, because I personally won't take advice from anyone that I don't agree with what they are doing with their finances. So for 2023 right now, what I am doing, so I've talked a lot about building. We are in the process of building. It's going to be 3 houses, but I think 2023 it's going to be 2 houses, one of which is a rebuild. So that is mostly insurance money from the house that burnt down in Boulder County in the Marshall Fire in December 30th, 2021. I'm also building a house, a rental house right now in Roatan, Honduras. And the reason for that is it's going to be a wooden house and it's going to be quicker to build, a lot cheaper to build. We're looking at around $100 a square foot on that. The rebuild in Boulder County, I think, well, I don't have the prices for the finishings yet, but we're looking at close to, I think we're at $279, but we'll probably finish right up around $300 a square foot. Both houses are actually very similar. One's 1,800 square feet. The other one is, I think, 2,500. So maybe not that close, but 2,500 square feet. So I am still doing the investing side with the 2 different projects, and I'm still doing the angel investing with the Denver Angels. I'm probably going to pull back a little bit in 2023. In 2024, I did 8 syndications. I don't foresee that I'm doing as much this year. Still going to do it, but I would like to see what is occurring. We are change is amongst us, and I'm not sure what direction that's going to go. And so we've had kind of a crazy since 2020, since COVID hit, we've kind of had, it's been weird. And so from an investing standpoint, it's been more difficult to predict. I think there's been a lot of luck with investors, or especially if you're new to investing, it's time to buckle up. So I am a little bit hesitant on investing too heavily, even though now when people in Warren Buffett's advice is when other people are being stingy, that's the time to invest. And when people are being, greedy, that's also the time to pull back. So I am cognizant of trying to, well, in recessions, that's when wealth is made. I am not sure the patterns right now, so I'm not buying any houses right now. Now I'm building 2 and building a 3rd, which will be in 2024. That's the game plan, but who knows what is actually going to occur. But I'm not currently buying any rental properties in Colorado, or I'm not buying anything this year, or that's not on the plan. And a lot of it is because of where I'm looking to buy. I'm looking to buy in Summit County. And I want to see what's going to occur with the new legislation that's going to probably roll out, or it's being proposed now. It's probably going to roll out in the next year or 2. And I also think there's going to be a change with everyone that got into real estate investing, which my advice to you is keep digging, don't give up. It's never going to be perfect. It's been easy the last few years. Keep digging in, don't give up yet. It's probably going to get hard over the next few years. With that said, I also think a lot of people are going to bail out of the real estate investing industry, because it's just the cycle. It's when things are good, everybody wants to do it. It's nice and easy and it's fun. And then when it becomes hard, people are like, F this, I'm out. So the ski towns in Colorado have really, I would say maybe bubbled a little bit. And so I'm waiting to see what's going to occur there. And I want our family home in the United States to be in Summit County, maybe Eagle County, but I think so. Well, we'll see. Anyway, it's up there, and there's a lot of short-term rentals up there, and I think the tides are changing on those with the legislation. So I think I would like to see what's occurring with the real estate market up there. I do think there's going to be some swings, and I just don't have the capital to do anything in Denver. I don't think Denver is going to swing. And if I had more money, I would be buying. But I'm kind of I'm maxed out. So I'm just not doing that much more. Well, building 2 houses at one time, and then the small amount in the angel investing world. But I want to get those 2 projects at least they're funded now, and I just want to get those done before I hit the ground running. And what I did not realize, in full disclosure, in case you have a natural disaster and you have your house burned down, our insurance claim is probably going to be around $1.3 million total. And I'm not telling you these things to brag. I'm telling you this as I did not know that right now it's a liability because it hasn't been paid. It will be paid, and I have the insurance policy that says it will be paid. But right now, I can't get a lender to lend me money because they're like, you have this outstanding debt. It's like, well, it is a liability, but the insurance is covering this, and that's the total. And they don't really seem to care what's already been paid, but just knowing that it's an active claim and not closed, and it's such a substantial claim that right now I can't get a loan. So that's also one of the reasons, just in full disclosure, why I'm not doing anything with loans. I'm doing everything with cash right now. And it's not just because of the higher interest rates. It's just my hands are kind of tied with this insurance claim, which I did not account for. So bonus tip, I am going to make sure I do change that in my insurance policies. I've changed a few things, but I did not account for me not being able to do what I need to do. And part of that is getting loans, and it's causing me to not be able to do my job. So I needed to protect maybe my job a little bit better. Just like all my rentals now have 3 years of rental coverage, but I also didn't anticipate the lack of my income because I'm kind of, I've got a lot of things rolling against me. So I'm only playing a cash game right now. I don't have any lending options. So that's what I'm doing in 2023. 2024, I'm going to move a property and buy two with that, or build that third house with some of the equity from the house that I sell. And that's also where I want to project into 2024. And hopefully I will be lendable, because I'm hoping that insurance claim will be closed. I think it's going to be January of 2024. I would love for it to be earlier, but I'm just I've got a big weakness right now that I did not account for, which is, life. We don't always account for things, but I've got that insurance claim that is 15 months in and we're not done. And right now it's really crippling my ability to get any type of bank or loans right now.